That's a choice.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for some of our favorite moments from Wicked and its deleted scenes, where the cast conjured up their lines on the spot.
And it was just funny, that whole sequence is just made up on the spot. It was just hilarious.
Number 10, Madame Morrible's thunderous clap. Leading into the climactic Part 1 finale, Elphaba exposes the wizard for who he really is, a total fraud.
That's why you need all of this. And you need spies and animals in cages and an enemy. You have no real power.
Exactly. That's why I need you.
She grabs the grimoire and makes a break for it, leading Madame Morrible to jump in with some quick damage control. She approaches the newly winged monkeys, commanding their attention with a thunderous double clap.
Listen! If you want to keep your families safe, you'll stay loyal to our wizard.
According to Michelle Yeoh, director John M. Chu simply gave her the direction to, quote, take charge of the room, and left the rest up to her. Needless to say, she understood the assignment and then some.
That is where John is really clever. And he says, I want you to go in there and take charge of the room. How would you do that?
Look, you don't become the revered headmistress of an institution like Shiz without perfecting the art of owning a room, or scaring everyone into paying attention. Number 9, Glenda pops out of earshot. In a parallel universe, Ariana Grande would have made her name as a comedy improviser superstar.
It's good to see me, isn't it?
She also showed us how well she understood her character, sprinkling in the most Galindified ad-libs. One such example is just after No One Mourns the Wicked as she prepares to fly away in her bubble. Before she can take off, a munchkin asks her about her friendship with Elphaba. Only it turns out that her bubble is pretty soundproof.
Glenda! Is it true you were her friend?
Sorry, one sec. What?
During an interview with the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, Grande revealed that her line there was something she came up with off-camera. Chu liked it so much that he encouraged her to repeat it during an official take.
That was something that I don't even think we were rolling, and John was like, do that, please.
Number 8, the Ozdust dance. Because there has been so much rumor and speculation, let us set the record straight. Yes, Grande had rehearsed this dance before filming. This moment marks Galinda's attempt to connect with Elphaba, bridging their worlds through a shared language, and what they create is nothing short of magical. Part of that is thanks to Grande, who avoided committing the choreography to memory so that the moment looked and felt real, as if she was actually attempting these moves for the very first time.
Like, I didn't want to remember it because I just literally wanted to be like following her hands and like letting her lead the way. Because I felt like the more awkward it looks on Glenda, like the more beautiful it can be.
Then there's Elphaba's tear that Galinda wipes away in a poignant touch. Although it reportedly first happened in rehearsals, they never thought they'd be so lucky for lightning to strike twice.
And it was a moment that you thought was never going to happen again, but they reached across and a tear, like on cue, poured out of Cynthia's eye, and Ari just gave it a little wipe. It was so powerful.
Number 7, Give Me My Leg. Just before defying gravity, Elphaba and Glenda try to make a quick getaway from the wizard's palace. As guards close in, they scramble into a hot air balloon, only for one guard to grab Glenda's leg and pull her down. In classic Glenda style, she snaps at him.
Give me my leg. Give me my leg.
It's such a simple, funny moment, and pure Grande. As she later shared, it was an off-the-cuff line that she didn't think much about, but it made her co-star break.
It was actually on Cynthia's close-up coverage when I said it the first time. And she broke, which she almost never does, but she was laughing and she goes, "What did you just say?" I was like...
Cynthia Erivo found it so hilarious that she insisted they redo the take to make sure audiences could enjoy the moment just as much as she had. Sometimes it's the little improvised touches that steal the show.
She was like, "John, you have to swing around. You have to get that." She's like, "That has to be in the film. Thank you so much." So you can thank her for that being in the film.
Number 6, kicking off a popular dance move. According to choreographer Christopher Scott, Grande developed much of Galinda's physicality herself, truly becoming the role from the moment she entered the room. As a Wicked superfan, she brought out those little quirks that made her, Galinda, unique while still paying respect to those who've played her before.
Celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge?
Well, actually...
Don't make me laugh. They were
popular.
Right!
Grande also shared how a moment from her first audition ended up in the final movie.
When I see Elfie's shoes, I said, ew, I'll show you what shoes to wear. Instead of, ooh, and he liked it. And I remember him pointing it out to me and being like, that, more, play. Like, I love that. That's so fun, please.
This isn't her only personal touch on the number either. Scott recalled how one day, while Grande was just playing around on set, she casually threw in this jaw-dropping high kick. Scott was so blown away, he immediately knew it had to make the final cut. Number 5. Glenda gets on board. Elphaba and Glinda's adventures in the Emerald City mark a pivotal moment in the narrative, and in the movie, it all begins with a train ride.
Come with me! What? To meet the wizard!
Although this is meant to be Elphaba's big moment, Glenda naturally steals the scene. As the train starts to pull away, Elphaba extends a last-minute invite. Although Glenda plays the role of the humble friend to perfection, it doesn't take her long to change her tune.
I wouldn't want to impose!
It doesn't matter, just come with me!
Why could it possibly? This is your moment! I'm coming!
Come on, who's gonna pass up the opportunity to meet the wonderful Wizard of Oz? It's so funny and has since become iconic, but would you believe this was another of Grande's off-the-cuff comedic gems? And one of her favorites.
Well, I didn't expect this to go anywhere, but it was like in the first trailer and stuff with the, I couldn't possibly, this is your moment, I'm coming. I really like that one.
Number 4. A man. The wizard might not have been ready for Elphaba to bring a friend along, but it turns out Glenda wasn't prepared to meet the man behind the curtain either. When the friends first encounter the wizard, they're pretty intimidated by the giant mechanical head. Who wouldn't be?
Who are you? And why do you seek me?
Say something. Say something. You're not supposed to say anything.
Say something.
But after Elphaba introduces herself, the wizard decides to make a more personal entrance. As he steps out from behind the curtain, Glenda quickly points out,
A man.
Again, this was totally Grande. It's just 2 words, but the way she delivers them is so true to character and surprisingly funny. Grande has said that this was another of her favorite improv moments.
A man, when the wizard comes out.
A man!
There's so many that I didn't think would ever go anywhere, and it's just like, it's really fun.
Number 3. An unscripted wicked wink. Defying Gravity arguably sets the bar for Act 1 finales. Yet the movie ups the ante, extending the number and pulling audiences even deeper into the theatrical spectacle and wide range of emotions in play. In one quieter moment, Glenda and Elphaba realize this is goodbye.
With you and I defying gravity, they'll never bring us down.
Are you coming?
Not ready to face that quite yet, Glenda walks off to find a cape for her trembling friend. As she ties it around Elphaba, the latter gives her a simple wink. Erivo shared that she was only directed to comfort Glenda, and the wink and smile were her own idea.
My note was to comfort, to like still everything. And the thing that came to me was I wink at her. I just feel like it's okay. And it's like a wink and a smile, and that was one of those. It wasn't written, it was just something that happened.
It's a small gesture, yet it says so much about their connection. Number 2. Bowen Yang. Just Bowen Yang. SNL star Bowen Yang was cast as Galinda's friend Fanny, a character from Gregory Maguire's novel who was gender swapped for the movie.
Enroll here often?
Could I ask you?
Anything. Anything you want.
Just to move out the way?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's anything.
During an appearance on The Tonight Show, he shared that Chu often encouraged him to improvise. What he didn't expect was that much of his off-script dialogue would actually make it into the final cut.
John M. Chu, the director, a wonderful director, was like, now do one just for fun, now do one just you. Like, there's something that you would say, like, off the cuff at an ad lib. And I was like, okay, if you want. And then this man pulled a fast one on me. He used every single ad lib.
That reveal alone gave us a reason to go back and rewatch the film yet again. Interestingly, one line that gained traction didn't even make it into the film. In a deleted scene, Glenda reunites with her school friends and asks them how they've been. Fanny's response really seemed to resonate with the fans.
How are you, truthfully?
I've been through.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Some wonderfully good improv. During Popular, Glenda pauses to show Elphaba some of those flounces she mentioned earlier.
Toss, toss. That's a choice.
First, she teaches Elphaba to toss her hair and then tries to conjure up a ball gown, all too hilarious results. In a red carpet interview, Erivo shared that the whole sequence was improvised.
She whacks her wand around and says, "Come on!" And it was just funny. That whole sequence is just made up on the spot. It was just hilarious. She makes me laugh.
And now, thanks to released deleted scenes, we get to see some of the bits that didn't make the cut, and they're absolutely hysterical.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's another version. You can do toss, toss, leg. Toss, toss, leg. Toss, toss, leg.
Toss, toss, leg.
Grande was encouraged to have fun with it, and she definitely took that to heart. Cinematographer Alice Brooks said that they had so many takes of Glenda waving her wand, each funnier than the last. They didn't even know how they'd pick which one to use.
Ball gown. Seriously?
Do you need my help?
No, just wear the throat. It's pretty.
Were you surprised to learn any of these moments were Abraca ad-libbed? Let us know in the comments.
Come on, counting on you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.